It picks up basically 20 years later after the events of the first movie, and Heather, you know, her brother is older now. He may or may not have some evidence that she's actually been alive all this time in the woods, and so he gets a group of his friends together, one of which is, you know, doing her documentary thesis project, and decides to make it about him and his search for his sister, and they're off into the woods.
He has been watching the footage of her disappearance and what was left behind, the original Blair Witch. It was something that he was privy to, and along with the rest of the world, watched as he got older. And he grew an obsession with that. And this movie is kind of him exploring that and finding more about her and getting closer to answering what happened to Heather Donahue.
All those throwbacks, it's like they've taken it and they take you further down the rabbit hole, and like, so if you love that about the original one, just, you're gonna love learning more and more about this mythology, and you're gonna have more and more iconic, frightening images that you're gonna be left with. The stick figures, the rocks, the house.
It's a continuation of the story, but it's a totally unique way of telling it. I think they can look forward to not getting nauseous from the old school found footage style. Adam has been really sort of ingenious with the camera techniques and things. It looks amazing. It's the best looking found footage film I've ever seen.
You are able to get the important moments from a camera that actually is motivated by the characters. And you can't do the standard approach to filmmaking where you kind of punch in for an insert when you have a detailed thing you have to say, or go wide to show a vista. You need to incorporate all of that into the blocking that the actors are doing. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get the shots that you need.
You know, we're really just kind of spelling out stuff that was really only hinted at the first film and was much more, you know, prominent on the online stuff and the dossier and all that stuff that was released. And you know, so we tried to take all those little things that you heard about in the first movie and expand on them, and then even try to, you know, kind of play off of them in the movie.